Yes, hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy, wait a minute. How come we're nicknamed the Reds when our main team colour is white? Oh man. Yes, hello there everybody, welcome back to the channel. Dodgy Gamer here, International Manager of Mystery, managing obscure nations so you don't have to. Oh man, we have indeed left Tanzania. We head to nation number 4 on continent number 4. Oh man. And, as you've already noticed, oh man, you're going to be hearing that joke a few times in this episode. But before we go any further, don't forget, if you are enjoying this content, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, get the bell on for notifications so you don't miss any of the international action. So let's take a closer look at our new home, and straight away you can see we're edging ever closer to that elusive world top 100. And in case you were wondering why we chose this particular job and did not head to Jordan or elsewhere, just take a look at that paycheck. Oh man. We take over after a disappointing Asian Cup campaign in which Oman were eliminated in the group stage with just a single point. To be fair, they probably should have done much better. As we headed towards the summer of 2027, our initial tasks would include World Cup qualification, and we would also have 2 extra tournaments. The Gulf Cup of Nations, which would come at the end of the year and will form the central action in today's episode, and the FIFA Arab Cup, though we would have to wait about 2.5 years for that. So, on to first impressions of the squad, and it has to be said, I was not exactly filled with hope here. We seem to have several players on the verge of retiring, and hardly any talent plying their trade outside the Omani league. The national pool was also a bit on the shallow side, and apart from a few youth players, the national pool didn't throw up any additional options either, and no dual nationality players to be found anywhere. And a quick look at the world rankings revealed a significant slide over the last few years. Would it be worth that £10,000 a week to take over a team that was in clear decline? Despite my concerns, initial friendly results were promising as we beat Yemen and Nepal before getting hard-earned draws away to Lebanon and Jordan. Our chances of getting any further than the second phase of Asian World Cup qualifying were dealt a blow as soon as the draw was made and we were paired with South Korea. Jordan would also be tough opponents to beat, though I fancied our chances against Pakistan and Singapore. The draw for the Gulf Cup, an 8-team tournament of nations from the Arabian Gulf, happened a couple of weeks later, and we would have our work cut out there as well. Saudi Arabia and UAE were 2 of the stronger sides in the region, though yet again we would fancy our chances against at least one opponent in the shape of Yemen. Before we got to the Gulf Cup though, there would be World Cup qualifying to get underway, starting with possibly the toughest match of the lot, South Korea away. Even though we would inevitably lose, it was a pleasantly spirited performance, both in terms of the fact that we kept the scoreline down to a single goal defeat, and we got stuck in with the yellow cards. A big win over Pakistan a few days later got us back on track, and was followed by another 3 points away to Singapore this time, and it looked like we might just be in with a shot of second place in the group. A home win over Jordan in our next game would have put us in a really strong position, but they proved to be much tougher opponents. They were a constant threat from set pieces. After we got lucky with one header ruled out for offside, they took the lead shortly after with another one. We rallied before half-time and fought our way back into the game heading into the break. It was a well-worked move and a powerful shot from Al-Alawi. But another set piece proved our undoing as we were caught out by a long ball and a well-timed run. So a disappointing 2-1 home defeat and a huge dent in our chances. So a few days later we hosted South Korea, but we were unable to repeat our performance from the away game, unable to get anywhere near it really, as they picked apart our defence with ease. If set pieces were our undoing in the game against Jordan, here it was just good football. Too good for us to cope with. Those defeats left us well adrift in third place in the group. Now, along with the group winners, 3 second-place teams would qualify for the next round, but even if we caught Jordan by winning all our remaining matches, the next round seemed now very unlikely. But now it was time to put the World Cup qualifying campaign to one side and focus very much on the Gulf Cup. We had, of course, won our maiden regional tournaments with Fiji, and again with Tanzania, and even with Anguilla. We'd made the final in my debut tournament in charge, so perhaps, maybe, we could just go on a good run here. We would have to hit the ground running, though, as first we were up against one of the favourites, UAE. No, man. UAE, big rivals for us, so UAE, Oman. Opening game of the Gulf Cup. Can we get off to a winning start? Ooh, UAE playing in red. Fabio Lima sounds like one of those Brazilian players who's gone over to the Emirati League and taken up citizenship. So they've got a few ringers in their team as well, which, you know, we haven't. We're just 100% Omani. All right, let's see if we can get something here. Al-Yahmadi. Come on, get the cross in. Great run, but the cross just wasn't directed well enough. Come on. Oh, I thought that was going to break for our player there, but ooh, close from Bawazir. Come on, Oman. Let's get this in the box. Whip the cross in. That's what you're supposed to do, boys. Oh, nice ball. And, oh, how did that not go in? UAE were quite heavy favourites for this game. Oh, Al Ghafari with the steal. Come on, get in there. Play that ball into the box. He's still got it. There's still a chance here. Bloody hell. You can tell he's a centre forward, can't you? Can't cross the ball at all. Anyway, don't let them score here. Damn. Oh, we thought the break was on for us. That's disappointing. We started brightly, but they looked dangerous whenever they had a chance. So we managed Fiji for about 4 years, but then a couple of other job opportunities came up. We've taken Fiji. Oh, we've done it. We're back in it. Mahmoud Al-Sadi with the goal. Get in. Oh, love it. So after Fiji, we moved on to Tanzania. Had a couple of years in Tanzania. And now we're... Oh, I thought we were 2-1 up. It's offside. Ooh, UAE with the free kick. Come on, boys. Just keep your concentration. No. Flip. Damn it, I just sensed something stupid like that was coming. Oh, no. The defender. Poor positioning, and the goalkeeper seemed to drop down to his knees way too early. Murkbal. Al-Hassani, come on, whip that cross in. Yes. No, it's going to be UAE on the break now. Come on, don't concede here. It's just not our night at the moment, I think. Got away with that. Oh, here we go. Is it coming? Come on. Oh, no, now we're exposed. We've got too many men forward, and UAE... Oh, what the hell was the defender doing there? Oh, come on. That is ridiculous. There's no way the defender should be doing that. Look, the two defenders are backing up. Go to him. Like, what was that? That's the kind of position I'd expect the referee to be taking up. Man. Not the dream start we were looking for then, as we went down to 2 agonisingly late goals. No shocks in the other game, either, as Saudi Arabia strolled to a win over Yemen, which meant the pressure was on for our next match. Lose to the Saudis, and we would be out. after just 2 games. Okay, Oman, Saudi Arabia, we're in a tough position here. We need to get a result against much stronger opposition to survive in the Gulf Cup. Let's see, we're starting off with Saudi Arabia taking the lead. Of course we are. They're the host nation, after all. It's practically a home game for them. Damn. Come on, boys. We've got to get back into this game. But no, we get another Saudi Arabia highlight. Ah, this is like playing South Korea. They're just too good. They're just too good for us. Damn. Now, we've got to channel that spirit of Fiji. Remember, at the Bangabandhu Cup, we were 2-0 down to Saudi Arabia. And we turned it around. We came back and got a draw 2-2. We need something like that today. I mean, even then, a draw probably wouldn't be enough for us to progress in the competition, even if we beat Yemen in the next game. But, you know, at least it would give us something to cling on to instead of early elimination. Come on, Al-Yahmadi. We could have begun the comeback there, but not to be, unfortunately. Right, let's see what we can do here. Come on. No, we lose it. Thought the break was on, but now it's Saudi Arabia in way too much space. Too easy. Too easy. It is a tough group. Yeah, the fact that we got Saudi and UAE. I mean, obviously, Saudi, UAE, Iraq, those were the teams I wanted to avoid. We knew we'd probably get one of them, at least, but, you know, if it could have been a group like, let's say we got... Oh, there we go. The comeback is on. Finally, we play properly. But if it could have been a group like we got, say... Okay, we got Saudi, but then the other 2 teams we got were Yemen and Bahrain, or Yemen and Qatar, because Qatar are not ranked very highly at the moment. Or Kuwait even, then, you know, we would have had a much better chance. Oh, man, look at that. They just hacked the ball clear. And then, oh, we got away with that. Oh, look at the match stats, though. We weren't as bad as the scoreline suggests. I mean, Saudi were clinical, very high percentage of shots on target, high XG, but, you know, we weren't that bad. Oh, man, oh, man. Another defeat by the same scoreline, 3-1. But no late unluckiness this time, just a better opponent. That was us out then with the game still to play, and so far we were failing to arrest the slide down the world rankings. It would be Yemen though in the final game, so a chance to at least finish the year with a win, finish the competition with a win, and take a step towards appeasing the FA by beating our neighbouring rivals. Good one. Okay then, Oman and Yemen. Hasn't been the best tournament for us so far, but let's see if we can at least finish it with a win. Great. Al-Akbari is feigning injury to get substituted off early. Unfortunately, not our tournament at all. Right. Mukbile with a terrible shot to kick off proceedings. Just not feeling it with Oman at all at the moment. Now, could have gone for a spectacular goal there, perhaps Yamadi. Oh, there we go, Ghaffari. Oh, terrible clearance from the keeper. The keeper is terrible. You might say that's a bit harsh, but that is his name, if you take a closer look. Al-Harsh. Yeah, you see, the goalkeeper's name is Harsh. Anyway, let's have a look. Oh, sending off. Come on, get him off. There you go. Finally, all the bad luck we've had so far tonight is the good karma is returning, I guess we could say. Come on, we've got space on this flank, or we did have, until you tried to play a dumb inside ball. Okay, that was a very strange highlight, if that's all we get. All right, that tells you something about the quality of the match, I think, if that's what the game chose as a highlight. We need a second goal early in this half to kind of take the pressure off a bit. Might come here. Oh, look at that. Al-Hassani in off the post. Fine strike. Get in. 2-0 up finally. Finally, we've got something. Oh, did we get a penalty here? No, but we got the chance for a third goal. I think it's coming. Come on. Come on, we still got this. Akak. No, I thought he was going to take the shot. Okay, with Yemen obviously crowding the box, but we found a way through. What a strike from Mukbali. Wow. All right. Come on, let's add number 4. Ooh, another hard strike from Mukbali. I guess against... Oh, look at that Yemen going for the ultimate strikerless extreme in this game. No strikers and no attacking midfielders either. Look at that. 3-3, 3-3-3-0. That UAE game, that was a frustrating one. If we could have got a point there, it might have been a different story. But anyway. Goal number 4 comes, Yahmadi, in stoppage time, 4-0, comprehensive victory. But yeah, it's too little too late, unfortunately. Finally then, we registered a win, and a quite emphatic one at that. But it was too little too late, as we ended up 3rd in our group. UAE would go on to get knocked out in the semi-final round, but Saudi Arabia would manage to win the whole thing, and deservedly so. Our minds now turned to the remainder of our World Cup qualifying campaign. We had to win all 3 matches and hope it would be enough to grab one of those best runner-up spots. Off to a good start with a confident, dominant win in Karachi, followed by 3 points at home to Singapore, and that, coupled with a heavy home defeat for Jordan against South Korea, meant that we still had a chance going into the final day. The pressure was all on Jordan in front of their home support, and it showed early on as mistakes in both the defence and from the goalkeeper allowed us to score an early goal. But again, a set piece would let Jordan back in it, this time though a direct free kick as they levelled the scores 1-1. But with only 15 minutes remaining, we would get a lucky break with a penalty. There didn't seem to be much in the challenge here as Al-Hassari drove into the box, but nevertheless the penalty was given and we're not complaining. We managed to score and got a vital 3 points, and with goal difference being the first tiebreaker, we pipped Jordan to 2nd place. Alas, 15 points was not enough to qualify as a best runner-up, and our World Cup dream was over. So where now for this Oman team? Well, Asian Cup qualifying would be taking place throughout 2029 and into 2030, but the tournament itself was still 2.5 years away. There was also the Arab Cup that we mentioned earlier, but that was still 12 months off. And to be honest, the lack of depth in the squad was a concern. Retirements had left us with hardly any wingers. New-gen youngsters were few in number, and to be honest, not that good. While our world ranking had crept back up and we'd broken into that top 100, those matches against the likes of South Korea, UAE and Saudi Arabia had made it clear we would struggle against any half-decent teams. I would stay on for now, but I would definitely be keeping a close eye on vacancies and rumours of managers getting sacked. So join me next time to find out whether I stay or whether I go. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and get the bell on for notifications. Your support helps the channel grow so much and is always appreciated. But for now, I'm Dodgy Gamer. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you again soon.